Thank God for another blessed day. And a major shout out to the YouTube family. Hope and pray everybody is doing well on this beautiful Saturday day as I get ready to get out of here. But I had a good question about doing this video last night about young men coming up and how you got to install in them at an early age how to start being responsible. See, Jesus was 12 years old when he said, I must be about my Father's business when his parents was looking for him. He said in so many words, why was y'all looking for me? Must y'all know I'm about my Father's business. And where was he at? He was hanging with the teachers, asking questions and everything. And when you look at young men nowadays, it's sad enough that a lot of them don't have their fathers. And some of them that have their fathers don't really want nothing to do with them. See, men, we got to step up. We got to step up and be the men that God needs us to be. See, when I was 12 years old, 13, 14 years old, we was already working. We was working at a young age. Especially when we turned 14, we was working hard. And we've been working hard ever since because growing up, mama didn't play that, all that leaving your room dirty. My mama made sure we cleaned up. And what they installed in us as a child, it's still with us to this day because the Bible teaches you train up a child in the way they should go. And when they get old, they will not depart from it. Yeah, there are going to be times when you get too big for your britches as children. That's why you have to teach the children. And there's so many men don't want nothing to do with their sons. And these sons, these boys are reaching out for love. And when they can't get it at home, they getting it in the streets. When they can't get it at church, they getting it in the streets. That's why we have to be great teachers. God taught us how to be his man. And he showed us how to live. And like I said, when we was young, we didn't have no choice but to work. And when we got older, when we got 18, we either was going to work or we was going to go to college. And in my case, I didn't have no choice but to work. And got caught up in work and started working like a Hebrew slave. I'm just being honest. And when we look at nowadays, man, a lot of men don't want to work. And I'm not here to down talk nobody, but you got men telling the children it's okay to be out on the streets. Slang dope is the way. You know, get you a pocket full of money. See, common sense goes a long way. You got a lot of people got book sense, but they don't have no common sense. I call them smart, dumb people because they got it all in book knowledge, but when it comes to up here, they wouldn't even know how to survive because they don't have common sense. And these little boys are growing up in a rough environment. See, that's why I love children, man. I got a love for children, man. I really do. Y'all saw the video I was doing when I was at church. They called me the church daddy because I love children. And I'm always playing with the children and trying to teach them something. I get on the piano and try to show them how to sing. We work with them in the youth choir. We go out in other engagements and we take the children out. And we try to reach out to other children on the street because there's too many kids around here with no fathers. It's really not. I mean, it's too many children with no fathers, excuse me. And when you look at nowadays, as a young man, I tell you, you need to start installing in that young man when he's 13, 14 years old. I'm going to go on and just say 12. He need to start being taught about responsibilities. See, when I was young, I used to get out there and get up under the car. Go get on flat on purpose just to make sure I can learn how to change a flat, learn how to change my oil, do manly things with these hands. See, it's too many young boys becoming feminine now because they're only being raised by the mother. Now, you got some mothers that done raised their children without a daddy and they were successful, but you got a whole lot that's unbalanced because they only see the female side. They don't have that male figure in their life, so they growing up doing what they see the women do, and they become very feminine. That's why you got to install in these children growing up. Hey man, I love young children. I do. I tell the young people, you know, you got to learn. Stop spoiling these kids and show them the way of life. See, we wasn't spoiled. We didn't have nothing to be spoiled with. I know we didn't. You know, when we was 14, 15 years old, we was paying bills. We was paying electric bills, gas bills, bills. We was paying them. And I loved it because that showed me at a young age how to be responsible. Then when I turned 18, I got out of my mom and them house and I never went back, never. To this day, I never went back home. I got out on my own. I struggled. I know how it feels. Oh man, it feels good when you can go in the grocery store and buy your own groceries. It feels good when you can pay your own bills and pay your own rent or mortgage. See, that's what becoming a man is all about. I keep telling the youngsters, it ain't about this getting on the block hustling. That ain't what makes you a man. That's what's going to get you into trouble and keep you gone for a long time or get you killed or be on your way to a burning hell. The children need to be taught. Start teaching them at a young age to the men that have their sons. Do something with them. Get them young men, take them out, take them to the park, teach them about life, show them how to be responsible. Like I say, my mama didn't play that, and y'all ain't gonna clean up y'all room. That's why you see my house, I try to keep it neat. And I've been like that since I was little. I didn't have no problem washing dishes. I still don't have no problem washing dishes. I don't have no problem washing my own clothes. I don't have no problem cooking and getting in that kitchen. Because I'm going to tell you something, young people. When you get on your own, you're going to find out all that eating out, trying to eat out every day of the week, going to become very expensive unless you just got a whole lot of money. You better learn how to get in that kitchen and cook. And ain't nothing wrong with cooking for your woman. What's wrong with that? Ain't nothing wrong with cleaning the house up, man. I try to tell men all the time. That's why people laugh at me, man. You always cleaning up. You need to get a woman. I don't need no woman to do that for me. I can clean myself. God bless me with 2 hands, 2 feet, a peace of mind, a brain to think with. I can cook myself. See, one thing about JT, I don't depend on nobody to do nothing for me. I learned how to get in that kitchen with my mama because I knew when I got older, I was going to be on my own and I needed to learn how to cook. See, I love a challenge with anything in life. And I tell the young people, challenge yourself. See, everybody want this easy way out. Youngsters and grown people now want the easy way out. Don't nobody want to struggle, right now. And people don't understand struggling is how you get blessed. How you gonna ever say you accomplished something if you ain't never been through nothing? See, I love a struggle because a struggle makes me stronger. A struggle makes me get even closer to God because I know God gonna bring me out. I'm not gonna be ignorant like the children of Israel. God ain't gonna have to keep bringing me through so many things to recognize how powerful He is. He done did too much in my life already. So when these young men start getting 12 or 13 to the men, I'm just talking to the men in this video. You got to start training that child. Show him how to do something. Get him outside. Show him how to change his own oil. 13, 14 years old. See, that's the age of accountability. 12, I believe, if I'm not mistaken in the Bible. That's why when you start thinking about life and the things you got to go through in life, you got to get the children prepared. Get them prepared for the real world. That's why people, when they get off in college, a lot of these young kids get in college and they start running wild. They ain't never experienced that lifestyle, and they get away and they running wild. They become pregnant, and everybody, they pretty much, not everybody, but a lot of people that go to college come back with bad habits. They come back drunks. They come back alcoholics. They come back strung out. They done went down there and got help, got something that just turned them out. We mess up our educations. We mess up our life by ignorant decisions. Jesus, 12 years old. I must be about my Father's business. Parents, start training these children when they 12, 13 years old. Shoot, I'm telling you, I can't even count how many jobs, excuse me, I done had. My voice going out again, but I can't count on my hands how many jobs we had growing up. And the sad thing that happened down here is when they took away the work program for the young people. See, at age 14, we had a thing down here called the work program, where you be working every day. Excuse me. Y'all pray for me with my voice, boys. I always in and out. That's why people say, boy, you sound like Steve Harvey, or you sound country. Really, my voice is always going out all the time. It's hard for me to get adjusted to this weather. I can walk outside and be just, man, this weather take my voice away. But God is good. To God be the glory. But age 12, I say 12 to 14, start getting hard on these children. And I'm not talking about where you just being hard and just overpowering them with everything, but being hard and showing them tough love. See, nowadays, it ain't no tough love no more. Too many parents trying to be their kids' friend. They show them that you gotta have all of them. Ain't nothing wrong with buying your kids nice clothes and all them, stuff, but can you show them? That ain't what it's all about in life. You make your money, you spend your money how you want to spend it, but you gotta show these kids. Because a lot of these kids so spoiled, they think it's about the brand new sneakers, the expensive jeans, the jerseys. I gotta have on this kind of pair of shoes, or my friends gonna laugh at me. I'm gonna tell you something. When we went to school, we was jacked up. We didn't have on no Jordans and all that stuff, man. We had on Pro Wings. We had on XJ 900s. We had on Converses. We had on imitation shoes. And I wore them just like they was $100-something pair of Michael Jordan. I didn't have no problem with it. I didn't have no problem wearing corduroys and plaid shirts, because that's all we had. I didn't have no problem going to my brother's room and switching clothes around, making it look like I had something new to wear the next day at school, when it really wasn't nothing but my brother's stuff. See, that's how we growed up, man. We got to learn how to teach. We have to learn about the important things in life and stop all these buying contests. Some parents trying to buy their kids back because they wasn't around in their life. They want to buy them everything. I'm going to tell you something like my mama always say. You can buy these children all the things in the world, but the time that you spend with them, they're going to always remember that. They're going to always remember that. How mama took us to the zoo. Oh, mama took us bowling. Mama and daddy did this for us. Daddy did this for us. Even if your dad ain't around, you got, there's always options, man. I tell you, you only run out of options when you stop looking for options. I just pray that a lot of people start getting these kids ready at a young age. Oh man, it's a beautiful thing, because these children are so smart nowadays. They are. They don't forget nothing, the good or the bad. They don't forget. I was at church last night, playing with the kids and teaching them some stuff. It's amazing how they just pick up just like that, man. Seem like the mind of the young children now is just, when they get on the computers, they just already smart like grown people, man. Love the children. Let's start doing things the way God say let's do it. The way this word say. Not what we say, but what the word say. This is the greatest teacher in the world. They call Jesus rabbi, teacher. I like to say good teacher. And God bless. Big shout out to you, Mitty, man. Hope everything going well. Haven't seen you on here in a while. God bless y'all.